Hello everybody. Welcome to the Holiday Magic LED lighting. Brand new lighting technology using LED, light emitting diodes. This is our new product, which is called Holiday Magic, a customizable remote control rope lighting system. As you can see, there are no bulbs. LED diodes last about 100,000 plus hours. UV stabilized for outdoor use. It can be used for business, restaurants, hotels, whatever, and also for the inside of the home. And you've got every holiday color imaginable and all kinds of effect modes, speed modes, dimmer modes to go along with it. And as I said, nobody is manufacturing or selling this product. It's going to be in the market early 2014, going in on we assume, we hope, all the big box stores. So let me show you a little bit about this product and how it works. It's a 10-foot length we're looking at right now. And I want to show you the color separation modes and how this works. As you can see, there's every other bulb there. Now we're going to start out with red, blue and white, and now those colors are cut in half, and those colors are cut in half again. I'm going to break it down to every other bulb, and this is obviously red, white, and blue for July 4th and so on. I want to show you some effects and how these effects work with speed and so on and so forth. There's a first effect, which is called a chaser mode. I'm going to adjust the speed on this just to show you how it can slow down into any kind of mode you want. And we'll take the brightness and dimmer button. Now you can really dim down the color, or the brightness I should say, to make it very atmospheric if you wish. And then of course you push the other button and you bring it right back up to brightness. Now these LEDs are so bright, you can literally see these from 2 to 3 miles away very easily. So they are very bright, so they're great for the outside of the house. Completely weatherproof, 100% waterproof and weatherproof. I'd like to show you some of the other effects here. Let's go through the effect mode. This is another one. It's called the sparkle, or it could be called the fireworks, which this one is actually called the fireworks. And then you can speed this effect up. That makes it very, very different. Now, if you notice, see, I'm speeding it up now. So let's slow it down a little bit. Get a better look at of how it really works. Let me go into a next effect mode, which should be coming up here, should be the fade mode. This is called the fade. This is where colors, it goes in from one color to another color to another color to another color. And you can see how each LED has its own color section. This is very unusual and very different, so that the colors really don't bleed together. They don't bleed into one another. They're unique individual colors. And you can add as many colors as you want. Now this next effect mode will be what we call the rainbow mode. This is a really very popular mode. And this is on every other bulb. So if we change our color selection mode, the effect changes. The look and style and feel of it changes. There's over 44 million possible combinations between all the different modes we have. Now let's start adding some different colors here. Let's take red, white, and blue. Let's add a green color. You see green being added there. We can take away the blue color, which gives us a little more Christmassy color. Now let's change the color selection mode again so it's not every other bulb. We can change this so the colors are a lot longer. There's green, red, and white. Now we push the button again. Now those colors are cut in half again. So you have a very different looking style. Now you can also take more colors and add to them as you wish. We can add a purple color. Let's add an orange color. Let's see here, let's add orange. Add there in a second, there you go. Let's take away the red, because we're going to go more for a Halloween coloration here. We can go, let's do an amber. Let's add an amber color to that. And let's get rid of the white. There we go. And let's go ahead and get rid of the green too. And now you've got more of a Halloween coloration. Now you've got, with LED lights, you can't have black because that would be a black light. And you can't have a dark brown because that would be about the same effect. So what we've done is we've substituted what we call a warm white and a purple, which really works well for Thanksgiving and Halloween. Now if you want, you can actually get rid of the amber color and just have orange and purple, or you can get rid of the purple and just have an orange. And of course you can make that orange brighter and dimmer as you wish. We're going to make it brighter. Now see, this is how much brighter these lights can get. And within one color you can also have the effect modes where you can have these colors chase, and we can actually speed this up. You can have that kind of effect. Let's go into the next mode. That's really fast. Actually, that's a lot nicer when you slow it down. So we'll kind of slow that down. I mean, wouldn't that be nice to have in your house, you know, during the Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's Eve season, and just leave the lights up, not have to worry about them, and you can have any kind of look and style you want. I want to add something here called let's go through the effects. I want to go back to a solid color. So you just push the solid button on the remote control. It's back to solid. You can stop any of the effects automatically. Let's add what we call a classic warm white. Warm white is the color, we're going to get rid of the orange. Warm white is the color that you see on all the Hampton Bay lights, a lot of other lights that you see around the hotels and resort areas, restaurants, so on and so forth. It had that very soft light. You can take and you can dim the light down so that it has a much nicer effect. I mean, why buy a light like that and lights with just solid colors when you can do so many other colors and do so many more things with Holiday Magic? We can also add an effect to this light as well. It's no different. Now, wouldn't that be nice to have on your business, for instance, or your restaurant or your bar, to create some atmosphere? So there's so many different things that can be done with Holiday Magic lighting. Kind of want to show you the rainbow effect because the rainbow is very popular. Obviously, all the colors of the rainbow. Let's speed the effect up. Right now, it's a slow wave, almost with liquidity, and then you can speed it up faster and faster and faster, however you'd like to have it. So let's take the speed down just a little bit. And we can also change our color selection mode while it's in mode. Now this is every other bulb, so that the motion gets rather quick with this particular rainbow pattern. Let's go back to a solid color if we can, but go back to the warm white. And let's go back and let's add a bright white. Let's go back and add the green. Hang on a second. Now maybe I need to change my mode. Let's change the color selection mode one more time here. There we go. Now let's add our green. There's our green. And we can add a red. You can add up to 10 colors all at once with this. There's your red. And let's get rid of the warm white. Let's let that color go. And then we're back to the Christmas colors again. And we take the color selection mode. Let's break it down even more. And let's break it down to every other diode. There you go. Now this has always been one of my favorites. Now the selection on the effects modes work really well with every other bulb. And every color selection mode that you select, it changes the way that the effect looks. So it really changes the look and style of everything. So let's go into this effect mode. And as you can see, I mean, we've already gone through quite a few combinations, and this is just only a small fraction of all the different effect modes and color modes you can go through. And if you want to add more colors, let's add a blue color. We can add the blue. There's blue. Let's add an orange. There's an orange going to pop up there in a second. There's orange popping up. Let's add a purple. There's a purple popping up. So this is a great New Year's color combination, by the way. So you can have any color combination you want, any kind of effects you want. It's really quite an achievement in technology. And this product will be available in 2014. And you can read more and see more of the product on the MarsRisingNetwork.com and go to the Holiday Magic page section, and you'll be able to see more information. Thank you so much for your time, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.